Bold, powerful, tough. These are the words that describe a Jeep SUV. Its current portfolio, the Compass, Meridian and Wrangler all embody this. And so does this new model.
Yes, we are talking about the Grand Cherokee, and it is with this SUV that Jeep first began its India journey back in 2016. Now that one came as a completely built unit, whereas this one is assembled right here in India. It is bolder, it is smarter, and it is a lot more feature packed. So let's find out if it is worth of that flagship tag.
While globally the Grand Cherokee is offered in multiple variants and two wheelbase options, India only gets the smaller two-row model in the top-of-the-line limited variant. Now, despite being the shorter wheelbase model, the India spec Grand Cherokee is just under 5 meters in length, almost 2 meters wide, and gets a wheelbase that is nearly 3 meters long.
Now coming to this design and styling, this new 5th generation Grand Cherokee is a lot more sharper and premium. Of course, the massiveness is still intact, and up front you have that signature 7-slot grille with the chrome details, of course, and on either end you have new sharper looking LED headlamps. Below you have a new bumper with larger intakes and of course more chrome at the bottom. Now coming towards the side, you will notice that the underbody cladding runs across the profile, covering the wheel arches as well. These squared wheel arches have housed 20-inch 5-spoke alloy wheels, which look nice and massive for the SUV. And here you have that Grand Cherokee lettering on the driver side door. There is another one on the passenger side door as well. You have a roof rail as well. Of course, these are just for aesthetics and not for using as a load bearer. But you have more chrome inserts around the windowsill and the roof rail as well. Now, all Jeep SUVs come with some Easter eggs, and this one does too. Here if you see on the rear quarter window, you will have the silhouettes of all 5 generations of the Grand Cherokee, and this adds to that legacy of the Jeep brand.
At the rear too, everything is much sleeker and tightly finished. The sleek wraparound tail lamps look quite premium and add the SUV's distinctive looks. The electric tailgate too comes with a nice sculpted design, while the rear bumper gets some heavy cladding along with chrome highlights and reflectors.
Right now I am inside the cabin of the Grand Cherokee, and I have to say this is probably the most advanced and high-tech cabin we have seen in the Jeep SUV in India so far. The fit and finish is top-notch. There is nice soft touch dash top on and as well as door panels which get leather finish. You also have this premium wooden finish on the dashboard with silverish chrome inserts. In terms of features, you get wireless charger over here along with not just Type A but also Type C charging ports, and there is an HDMI port as well, and you get them at the back as well. In terms of other features, you have leather seats. These of course come with perforated inserts. Speaking of which, both the driver and the co-passenger gets ventilated function as well. These are power seats of course, and you get a panoramic sunroof here. But that's not all. The Grand Cherokee also comes with a head-up display, and with that, not one, not two, but 3 screens on the dashboard. Right here is a 10.2-inch instrument cluster, which is a fully digital unit. Then you have a 10.1-inch infotainment system over here, which gets Apple CarPlay and Android Auto and a whole lot of connectivity suites. There is also a third display for the front passenger. Now this is certainly new, and it is a feature that a lot of buyers will like. This gets audio controls, navigation controls, and a whole lot of other controls that your co-driver can access while you are driving this SUV.
At the rear, there is ample knee and headroom and enough space for 3 passengers to sit abreast. Furthermore, in addition to USB ports and rear AC vents, you also get a foldable central armrest and retractable blinds for the windows. Other features include heated rear seats, dual zone climate control, rain sensing wipers, and auto dimming rear view digital display mirror. There's also a 9-speaker Alpine amplified sound system with subwoofer. The Grand Cherokee is also the first Jeep SUV to come with advanced driver assistance systems or ADAS in India. These include adaptive cruise control, collision assist, blind spot monitoring, and active lane management. Other safety features include 8 airbags, ISOFIX, 360-degree camera, 4-wheel traction control, advanced brake assist, electric parking brake, and a tire pressure monitoring system, among others. All 3 passengers get 3-point seat belts with reminders and adjustable headrests.
Now under the hood, this Grand Cherokee comes with a 2-liter turbocharged petrol in it, which makes about 268 brake horsepower, around 5,200 RPM, and the torque figures stand at 400 Newton meters at 3,000 RPM. Now the power figures become more apparent once you cross the 2000 RPM mark, because in the lower revs you have a noticeable turbo lag, which is very common in turbocharged engines. But as you cross the 2000 RPM mark, the engine comes alive. It feels more spirited and energetic to drive. It is paired with an 8-speed automatic unit, which is controlled via this dial system, and you also get paddle shifters over here. Coming to the ride quality, the Grand Cherokee feels quite plush. It handles all the undulations on the road with quite a bit of ease. You do not feel a lot of these vibrations inside the cabin. The sound insulation could be a lot better, I feel, because a lot of the road noise seeps into the cabin despite all the windows up. But that is not really a deal breaker because the SUV handles like a charm. Now, we did not get to drive it on rough roads because of the short time limit that we had, but it has 4x4 and we would definitely try to test it once we get more time with this SUV.
The SUV gets Jeep's trusted Quadra-Track 4x4 system with integrated off-road camera and select terrain system, which includes 4 modes: snow, mud, auto and sports. At 77,50,000 rupees, the Jeep Grand Cherokee is attractively priced. Even more attractive than the previous gen model, which was launched in India back in 2016. Now that car was over 16 lakh rupees more expensive. In fact, the SUV also undercuts the petrol variants of all its closest rivals in the market. The Grand Cherokee is over 5,82,000 rupees cheaper than the Audi Q7, around 2,40,000 rupees less expensive than the BMW X5, and a good 18 lakh rupees more affordable than the Volvo XC90. In a nutshell then, the Grand Cherokee offers great performance, gets ton of premium creature comforts, and some of the tech on offer are first in segment features. Yes, some things could have been better, but what really sweetens the pot is that aggressive price tag, and we think that that will attract a lot of buyers. So coming back to our earlier question, is the Grand Cherokee worthy of that flagship tag? Hell yes.